Howdy, lieutenants and economists.
The most volatile, evil, disgusting things on the planet, humans. If you have a video request, you can always go to assholeconsulting.com.
Yeah, I am gonna charge you, kids. And that is the importance of not fucking up.
You are such an asshole!
Hello, children, from the road. Well, man, make that. Hey, from the road. 2 fingers up means from the road. No, I'm just from the road. We're out here road tripping, and as you know, then I gotta work. We gotta deal with asshole consulting. Go to assholeconsulting.com, where if you don't want to be lied to or have your cock sucked or your ass kissed, instead you want your ass kicked, because frankly, $15 worth of truth is worth more than $500 worth of lies. Go to assholeconsulting.com, where I, the world's only professional asshole, will tell you the blunt, honest truth. I had a very simple request. I may even looking it up on the computer screen because it's very simple. Guy wanted me to talk about the Dadbods. Okay, this is one right over the plate. Dadbods, it's bullshit. It is 100% complete bullshit. Women like ripped dudes. No, I'm not saying, I know he sent the link and it was to some little 22-year-old broad who didn't know jack fucking, yeah, you like my daddy, you really like me, my daddy. Women want the guy who is going to kill all the other men and protect her children because that's genetically what she's programmed to like. So that means typically the rip, what basically all the past 2 million years of human evolution has ever told us that women like is the big ripped dude. Look up Jack Donovan. That's what women want. Unfortunately, he's gay for a lot of women. Terribly sorry, ladies, but that's kind of what women want, is this big ripped dude that'll protect her and her children. That's what they want. They don't want the guy, this dad bod, look, I'll tell you the answer. Dad bod is mainstream media and fashion industry saying, look at how gullible and suckery women were with 40 is the new 20. And now we can sell the same exact bullshit. The people that brought you men's lingerie, did you see that bullshit? It's the same thing. They brought you men's lingerie. They think like, oh, now we can convince men that dad bod is hot. Like fat, late. And that's not even fat, like, sort of trying. Sort of trying doesn't get you in the top 20% according to the Pareto rule, the 28%. So dad bod is basically, it's a sad, pathetic attempt to get men to believe in a lie. And I hope to God men don't fall for it. I really don't, because I'd like to think we're a little bit more intelligent than the women that read People magazine and Harlequin Romance and 50 Shades of Grey. Like at least the guy say, yeah, I'm a fat fuck. Look at Chris Betchloff. At least Chris Betchloff is on. He's like, yeah, I'm trying to work the way he's on. Let's look him up. Guy's out of shape. Guy needs to lose some weight. And you know what? He's not insulted with me bringing him up right now because, like, yeah, you're right, dude. I gotta lose some weight, and he is. He's moving towards that. And the dude climbed the mountain, and we salute him for that. He's honest about it. I think that honesty. That's why this dad bod thing is gonna fall flat on its face, because it's freaking bullshit. No real man actually believes, oh yeah, I could get fat and women find that more attractive. I'm more approachable because I remind them of you. And how freaking sick and twisted is that? This girl views you as your dad, and so you can fuck her. Oh, that's called incest. That's, ugh. So, I'm not terribly worried about it because, unlike most American and Western women, men don't want to. We're not going to fall for the lies. We don't pay to be lied to. I think there's, a genetic survivalistic instinct. There's like, hey, wait, that guy's full of bullshit. And you guys may hate my guts. You may say, but at least I'm honest. That's why asshole consulting exists. But, yeah, I don't think guys are going to fall for it. The dad, it's going to go away. If by the time I upload this, the dad bod fad has going to go away. And honestly, who's telling you about dad bod? It's women. Have you ever followed women's advice on trying to get women? Never works, because they've never tried to date women. You ever say, this is why you never take women's advice. Hear me out. Right here, go. No, when you take women's advice, they'll tell you, like, you gotta do this, you gotta be nice, How much expertise and experience do they have dating and bedding and nailing other women? Unless they're lesbian, zero, none. So why would you listen to him? You want to listen to a guy like Carlos Esteban. The real world incarnation of the world's most interesting man. You have to talk to him. And he's going to be like, oh God, Jesus, Claire, what did you send these people for? All I'm saying is that if you women are the ones saying dad bod is hot. And how many of them have actually slept with a guy with a dad bod or slept with their dads? And that's a really good question you might want to ask yourself. So no, don't listen to women's advice. Most women have never dated other women. They have no expertise in the field of nailing other women or getting other women or betting other women. You just look at empirical evidence. They say, oh, look, the ripped dude over there who lifts weights and he looks like frickin' Rambo in the 1980s or whatever. Or Sean Connery and, or what's his name? John Roby. You want to see a girl drop her panties? Look at, what was the movie? She's sleeping right now. John Roby, To Catch a Thief, with Cary Grant. When he walks out of the Mediterranean Sea with his plaid swimming trunks on, every girl is there like, ah. That's empirical evidence. That's what you want to watch. That's what you want to become. You do not want the dad bod. So, terribly sorry. It's propaganda. It's bullshit. It's the latest gossipy thing. I hate even spending time on the internet with it. It will go away once it's proven to be wrong. I think it's maybe a trial balloon. Say, are men going to be dumbass suckers like women will and buy People magazine and say, you know, fat is hot, curves and all that other crap? I think that's what they're trying to do with this. Like, oh yeah, hey, let's see if we can sell men on being fat, lazy, ugly fucks and get them to buy our crap. Let's see if we can get them to like say, yeah, I am a fat, ugly fuck. And women should like me because I'm hot, because big is beautiful and all that other crap. I really do think there's like they captured another 50% of the market, you know. They already got women believing big is beautiful. Now they're going to get what? Men, big, you know, fat, lazy slob, gut, man, dad bod is hot. No, sorry, dudes. You guys all know. If there's any kind of editorializing, it's towards the people who are trying to like float this bullshit balloon, this Hindenburg. But for those of you who, like, you know, you're on our team, you know what we're talking about. Yeah, it's bullshit. Don't think you're ever going to get... Look, really? Oh, yeah, I can get a little punch? No, you can't. You got to live in the real world. That's what being a real man is about. You got to live in the real world. You got to lift weights. You got to run. You got to keep your body... Not like my... I keep envying Mr. Jack Donovan, the gay bastard. But, you know, you got to stay in shape. You got to lift weights. You got to diet. It sucks. But it, like I said before in my previous video, it's your second mandatory part-time job. That's your job. You need to stay in shape. You need to make your wife or your girlfriend or other potential women happy. You need to be attractive. I know, I got the virgin. Okay, thank you guys. I know that. If you wish to associate with women, you need to be physically attractive. Are you saying, oh, she's kind of fat? Do you judge them on physical looks? There you go. You have to hold yourself to the exact same standard that you hold women to. So if you're not going to date a fat chick, then you better not be a fat guy. If you're not going to date an ugly chick, then you better not be an ugly guy. I don't really believe there's ugly people. There's just people that, you know, beautiful people drowning in fat. And that's how, look at Penn Jillette. Jesus Christ, dude lost a ton of weight. So anyway, that's it. That's what the dad bod. I think we all learned a lesson here. Even though many of the outside Cappy sphere people are cursing and swearing, I'm beautiful. For those of you who don't want to live in the real world, dad bod is fake. It's a fad. It's bullshit. It's a trial balloon. It's a Hindenburg. It'll go away. No one's going to like you. And for God's sake, if you remind them of your dad or their dad, that's a bad thing. So just, you know, stay in good shape. Ideally, you'd have rib pecs. That's almost a full-time job. I look at like a lot of the guys, you know, Donovan, and then who is his name? Young black dude, just chisel, man. He's got. I'm like, you fucker. And you gotta salute him. He's a good look. I mean, like he obviously works at it, and he deserves all the play he's gonna get. I'm not saying you gotta go to that level, but you definitely have to be in shape. If you're gonna demand women be in shape, then you damn well better be in shape. Anyway, that's all we got. Fuck dad bod. Toodles.